Hello guys, Sanjay here and welcome back to a new video in which we are going to do a speed test comparison between Redmi K20 Pro and the OnePlus Nord. First of all, let's start with the reboot test and then we'll talk about the specifications. So Redmi K20 Pro, as you know, comes with a flagship processor, that's the Snapdragon 855, whereas OnePlus Nord comes with Snapdragon 765G processor, which is not a flagship processor, but it performs really good. OnePlus Nord supports 5G, whereas Redmi K20 Pro does not support 5G. This is a comparison of Snapdragon 855 with MIUI, or will the Snapdragon 765G processor with Oxygen OS optimization perform better? In the reboot test, at least we can clearly see that Redmi K20 Pro was able to perform faster and to open home screen and everything. Let's clear all the applications which are running in the background. So there is nothing running in the background right now. We are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, aeroplane mode is turned on and location is turned on both these devices. Let's get started. First of all, let's start the Twitter application. Redmi K20 Pro was faster to open it up. Let's try Facebook. This time OnePlus Nord was slightly faster as compared to K20 Pro. Let's try Instagram app now. Oh, Redmi K20 Pro was much faster when it comes to loading the timeline properly. OnePlus Nord was slightly faster to load this post, the latest post, as compared to K20 Pro. Let's try YouTube Music. Both of them were very fast, but I feel as if Redmi K20 Pro had an edge over here. Let's try YouTube. It's clear that Redmi K20 Pro was faster as compared to OnePlus Nord. Let's try speed test application now. And we are going to connect to the same network. OnePlus Nord was able to connect to a server faster as compared to Redmi K20 Pro. Let's select the same server. Now let's see which phone gets higher download speeds and upload speeds. By the way, I have a 50 Mbps down and up connection, but in the lockdown I've been getting 70-80 Mbps of download speeds or 100 Mbps of upload speed as well. My ISP is, happy, I guess, with me. So that's why he's giving me such a high speed. So we ran the test almost 7 times. And if we compare the overall result, I feel like both of them have very good modems and Wi-Fi connection is very strong on both of them. When it comes to download speeds, OnePlus Nord had a slight edge, but I'm going to say that's within margin of error. Let's try DRM Info application, which was loaded up faster on the K20 Pro. And one surprising thing is that even though Widevine L1 certification is present on both these devices, so ideally they should support Netflix at full HD resolution, right? But when we try to open test patterns, which is our testing method, you can see that both of them also support 1080p, so nothing to worry here. Netflix will play at full HD resolution on both these devices. When it comes to Prime Video, let's go to My Stuff, let's go to Settings, let's go to Stream and Download. Streaming quality, both of them have 2.35 GB as the best streaming quality, means full HD support is present in the Prime Video application as well. Let's try Chrome application and we are going to open one. It didn't even let me finish. So we were going to open this website, which was loaded up faster on both these devices, like so fast. But as you can see, 90 Hz refresh rate. Chrome is not performing up to the mark on Redmi K20 Pro. I guess there is some optimization issue, but OnePlus Nord has no such issue and is scrolling very smoothly. I know 60 Hz and 90 Hz difference is there, but this is not about that actually. Let's try Solid File Explorer application, and this test is about unzipping a 459 MB file. Let's select extract at the same time and let's see which one does it faster. Will it be the Snapdragon 855 or the Snapdragon 765G? Surprisingly enough, 765G finished faster as compared to Redmi K20 Pro, which comes with Snapdragon 855 processor. Now let's try the same thing but in reverse. Now we are going to select camera once again and we are going to zip the file with high compression selected. And now let's see whether Oxygen OS actually performed faster or Redmi K20 Pro with the flagship processor is going to take the cake. And it seems as if Redmi K20 Pro is faster. It's already at 50%, whereas it's at 40% now. It was at 38 earlier. Yeah, I guess we have a clear winner. Redmi K20 Pro with the Snapdragon 855 flagship processor did perform better as compared to OnePlus Nord when it comes to the zipping test. and the difference was much noticeable as compared to how the difference was very low when it comes to unzipping. Let's try PUBG Mobile. These are some of the games that we are going to try, and I am frankly speaking very excited to see whether Snapdragon 765G will it beat 855. I highly doubt that though. If you ask me which one should you buy to play PUBG Mobile, I'll talk about it. When it comes to this loading screen though, somehow OnePlus Nord is what is, don't tell me please. Okay, oh my, OnePlus Nord opened the game 1 second faster as compared to Redmi K20 Pro. Now let's go to settings. Let's go to graphics, and as you can see, both of them are set to HD and high, like while loading the game, if you were wondering if they were different or something like that. But if we go to smooth and extreme option is supported on the Redmi K20 Pro, whereas smooth can go up to ultra only. I have already done a detailed PUBG Mobile gameplay review of OnePlus Nord, which will be linked in the I button over here. HDR can go up to extreme as well on the Redmi K20 Pro. There is no HDR support on the OnePlus Nord. You can maximum go to HD and high. OnePlus has said that they are planning to work with Tencent and bring the smooth plus extreme option on the OnePlus Nord. But as of shooting this video, Redmi K20 Pro has that option and is a better gaming device as compared to OnePlus Nord. Let's try Asphalt 9 game and let's see which one opens this faster. When it comes to loading the screen, Snapdragon 855 and the Redmi K20 Pro basically is faster. But when it comes to actually opening the game, I am assuming this time at least Redmi K20 Pro will be faster. Oh my god, both of them were extremely close. That's a good sign for OnePlus Nord, that it's able to compete against a flagship processor. And when it comes to Shadow Fight 3, this time it feels, my bet is on the OnePlus Nord. Which, okay, OnePlus Nord was just few milliseconds faster as compared to Redmi K20 Pro. Let's try Call of Duty. If you do not play PUBG Mobile, or if PUBG Mobile gets banned, by the way, Tencent Games is also affiliated with Call of Duty. And what? OnePlus Nord opened Call of Duty game faster as compared to a Snapdragon 855 processor once again. Let me just go to settings first. I have the 8GB RAM variant of Redmi K20 Pro and 12GB RAM variant of the OnePlus Nord, but it comes with Snapdragon 765G processor. Let's see whether 12GB RAM will actually help OnePlus Nord in the multitasking round. Obviously, these games are going to be in the memory because we opened them just now. Asphalt 9 is in memory. Frankly speaking, these many applications should not be an issue for 8GB RAM device as well. PUBG Mobile is running in the background. Solid File Explorer is running. Chrome application is running on both these devices. Prime Video is running. Netflix is running. Okay, I guess everything is okay. I'll just fast forward this part then. Okay, speed test application is being reloaded on the Redmi K20 Pro, but it came to the same page. Let's try YouTube. Okay, YouTube is being reloaded on the Redmi K20 Pro as well. YouTube Music is being reloaded on the K20 Pro. Instagram is being reloaded on the Redmi K20 Pro. Facebook application is being reloaded. I mean, it will be reloaded on any of these devices. Twitter application will be reloaded on the Redmi K20 Pro. And overall, I guess that's pretty much it for the speed test comparison. When it comes to opening applications, in first couple of rows, both of them were very neck to neck. When it comes to gaming performance, OnePlus Nord was very close, not just close but faster at times as compared to a flagship Snapdragon 855 processor. So OnePlus has definitely optimized Oxygen OS on the OnePlus Nord, but I have already done a speed test comparison with Realme X3, which will be linked in the I button over here. Do watch that video because that's another phone which comes with Snapdragon 855 Plus processor and a different UI, which is Realme UI. Will the OnePlus Nord beat that device as well? Find out in that video. By the way, in multitasking round, it feels as if 12GB RAM helped the OnePlus Nord, but frankly speaking, 8GB RAM should have been enough to keep all these applications running in the memory. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, then press on the subscribe button right now and press the bell icon so that you get notified next time I upload a video like this one. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions for some tests that I should add, like the zip test that I added, if you have some other suggestions, do let me know about that in the comment section box below. I may add it in the future speed test comparisons. So I guess that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching.